Hi, welcome back to the series.
Maya, I gotta play.
I gotta pray and save Maya.
Tahiti Maya. Cuba. How's Maya?
She's safe for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. I answered my phone and I was like, I'm dead, man. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her.
The kidnapper.
The kidnapper! What's he like?
He's
Tall, handsome.
Sexy. I wouldn't mind getting kidnapped by him.
He actually just bought this month's of tall, thin, and skinny. What is it? Long, tall, and handsome? Is that what the magazine is in SpongeBob?
Yeah.
I don't know how he got the magazine. We don't have it. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And she did drugs?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Ah, come on! I hate her!
God.
Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. Hey. Hell.
Oh, that's right. She's dead. Forgot to tell you that.
I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her? Oh, they were on a date together.
Starving. Could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, wonder if you're with Nick right now. What's this? It feels like there's a bunch of glass bottles here. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a condom.
Is she drinking the wine or deep throating the wine?
She just tried to get the cork out. And these,
you like that wine? You like that?
and these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
Are you trying to say that corks on the bottles are like men?
Yes. Drat, it's locked. But the store's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then, click! They magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like this, like that around here I could use.
It's like they use sound effects or something.
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Ah! Thank God. The developers were kind enough to leave us a nice bit of UV lighting. Huh? Someone dropped the card here. Kind of looks like a business card.
Yeah, they're part of the shellfish.
But there's no name on it.
Because they're very shellfish.
Oh,
I hate my life.
It's a picture of a seashell, I think.
And on the other side it says, "Call me Sally."
Oh. What a strange card. That's it! The shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful.
I really hope this doesn't work.
I'm such a genius!
I very much hope it does.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it!
Son of a bitch.
Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm getting the fucking out of here. I should keep Nick worried. Or waiting. Or worried. Or waiting. Or worried. Or waiting. Or worried. Or worried. Or waiting. Or waiting. Or worried. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are some sick beats.
Oh, Edward, they kidnapped you too, huh?
Yes, they did.
How'd they get you?
Well, they thought I sounded like him. Adrian did it?
They're just so dumb they can't tell the difference between Phoenix and Edward's voice.
Well, no, between the killer and Edward.
No.
Adrian did it?
That's what it looks like.
Dude, No way! That woman could do anything like that!
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
Mountain of evidence?
Yeah, like Fuji tall. So not really that tall, but pretty tall. That was not my line.
fuck! I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this on you.
Please, Mr. Liar! Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
You haven't taken a shower in 7 years.
I know, because I'm
Refreshing.
refreshing. I was born refreshing.
More like revolting. I understand.
It's you.
Probably Mia.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, probably. You should just look at the script. Well, it's almost time. Mia. How are you in that child's body without killing them? No way a
Bad
little,
news.
no way a little girl like that should have a bosom that big. Or a pearl necklace.
Yeah.
We must get a complete acquittal today. I know. I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed. Well, let's get going. Beep, beep, beep. Ah, shit, my pager. Oh. It's him. This is Batman. This is right.
Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial.
Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired.
Not here, that's how I would say it. She's not here, she's gone.
No. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
It's a bomb! Present? What in the world would you want to give to me?
You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win today's contest. If you please.
Contest? Contest?
Court is a contest. See who wins.
I don't know, it was a contest. How many objections can you throw up in a minute?
Yeah. What do you think Francisca thinks this is?
Revenge?
Ah, yes.
Wait. Kidnapper sent me a present.
Mr. Liar, dude? It was that.
My mom? She kidnapped somebody.
I know your mom's voice.
Huh?
Huh?
Never mind. No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nails just get longer?
I know that voice, man. Totally seen it before.
I've seen it, man.
Bazumba.
Bazoombas.
You see them bazookas? See that bazooka?
He's got a gun!
It's just his penis, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on God. Are the prosecution and defense ready?
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma?
I don't know, Your Honor. Are you getting mad at me?
Your Honor!
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session, you baffling baboon. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor von Karma, this morning, Miss von Karma was shot by unknown gunmen!
Oh shit! This took a dark turn. What? Shot? Acquitted!
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. His present. Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright?
I don't have that answer.
She's alive and in stable condition.
Son of a bitch! This guy always brings bad luck to my court.
She now has something in common with her father.
Ooh! Yikes!
Hey, up top, guys. Up in the rafters. Come on.
I did it. You know it was me.
Anyway, can you hide this pistol?
That's good. Whew. You're...
I thought he'd show up. Why is he standing in the... He's not on trial. Why is he in the...
This is the witness seat.
You're not a... Get out of it. You're not a witness!
Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place.
Then get out of the witness stand!
The prosecution is ready. Naturally.
Look how straight he stands.
He's a proper man. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Ongard.
On her dad shot in his left.
No, he was shot in his right. Thank you. If you remember the graphic of him, you know.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
I hate you.
By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand.
Of course. Why is it always you to start with?
Because you're the detective. Witness, your name and occupation.
I quit! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down on precinct for now. For now? After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe.
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
You depress me. Stop it. Show me joy. Be happy.
Come on.
Yes, sir!
Now, let's have your testimony. If you want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent.
Yeah.
Welcome to the boss fight.
Yes. I am the boss.
Welcome to the, His first font is Mr. Von Karma gonna show up?
It's an event. You shot my daughter!
Actually, I'm the boss!
I am the main boss. Miles, get out of my seat! We're supposed to be in prison. Get out!
All right.
Jesus Christ. What fine.
Takes a stand and he's in a prison jumpsuit.
Yeah.
The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. It's gonna be that we're not as good as we think we are. I know it.
The bare facts of the case.
The murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir.
We know the murder happened, Detective.
The murder happened, Your Honor. Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Good.
Are they dead?
Guilty. Murder is bad.
The victim, Juan Corrido.
Was found dead in his hotel. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. First, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
Or did it?
Oh, did it? Mm.
Like the motive.
It was Johnny Cash's guitar. And he wanted it back.
It was Elvis.
Yes. Elvis never did die. He's in his 90s now.
After that award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir. The victim and defendant went alone to their rooms, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination on what? Everything he said was true. What am I supposed to cross? He just...
This what happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, so hold it!
What if it happened before?
Oh! It was on stage!
Somebody else. Which is why they were freaking out, because they didn't have... Not the person on stage. They didn't have their guitar, because they didn't know where the guitar was.
Where
Only
is
the
that
real
guitar?
Juan Corrida knew where it was. Or it was destroyed, and they were like, shit! Son of a bitch!
Know my script!
Yeah? What about it? Gonna do something?
Know my script!
I am the script.
Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Okay, pal. Ceremony started at 6 p.m., ended around 8 p.m., and then there was a short break. Special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Oh my god, I'm not prepared. Would you just say the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period?
Edgeworth, don't swallow your spit.
It's bad for you.
God. It's been a while since I've done this.
I'm nervous, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Please continue with your testimony, detective. Victim was Juan Corrida. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found in his room.
Dead in his room.
The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah? Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant man on guard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence. I'd like to stare at those hams.
I thought you said hands. Oh, her hands.
Well, I'm in her calves.
Oh, okay.
I'm a calf guy.
Yeah. I prefer pigs.
I prefer sheep. When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Matt on guard. After visiting his room, she went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
But she didn't. She's not his manager. She did try to go get him. But that's not the reason we found out. We found out that she was secretly trying to have a relationship with him to find the suicide note.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I see. That's when she found the victim's body.
After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir.
Or was it?
The cat has something. I gotta grab it. Fucking-
I gotta choke my cat out. Give me a second.
The cause of death wasn't that because Mr. Corrida was stabbed in the chest.
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, real pro's attention would be drawn here to this banana.
Banana.
It's bandana.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, hey. Hey. I got the mind of the judge.
Yes.
Oh, no. We'll
Good.
ignore that fact.
Yes. You're fine.
Banana. His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck. Yes. I see. his banana scented bandana. His banana bandana. His banana bandana.
Bandana Havana.
Then what about the knife?
It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
I was right. I figured it wasn't the knife's wound. Also, there's no vital organs on that side of the body. At that height.
His heart, if it was on the other side.
If it was opposite.
If he had that condition where his heart is on the other side.
So your heart's more in the center of your chest than it is on the right.
Well, yeah, but there's like a medical condition where your organs are like flipped.
There's a medical condition where your organs can dance. They flip out.
Yes.
It's called epilepsy.
Called a good time.
It's called poison.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to the right person, they just start.
Well, usually any person.
No, Chuck Norris would never die from poison.
Ah, that's true.
Poison dies from him.
He would die from a heart attack because he's so old.
The only person to kill him is him.
Yeah.
His own body killed him.
Exactly.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here.
One top traffic report. Time of death 8:15 p.m.
Yep.
Cause strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case.
And why did you think that?
Because it was empty, pal. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. We couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
Mm.
We thought of that too, but...
But
the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victim's.
so the victim opened the guitar case before the guitar was taken. Got it. Only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory then.
Guitar case empty, but there is some water, but only on the top of the lid. Bears Karita's fingerprints. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
Only on top of the lid.
Yeah, it's only on the lid, so it's not inside of it.
The case wasn't opened before. My theory.
Yeah.
Case wasn't open before the vase got hit on his head.
So so the case was closed when the vase fell.
Okay.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Whether it was hit on the head or whether it just got knocked off, I don't know. I don't think anybody bumped into the table because the drink's not spilled, but they could have set the drink down afterwards.
Mm.
All right, we'll continue. There's not a whole lot of evidence to try and make a theory up. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
Guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? Bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Karita, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
Because it wasn't him. He was drunk. So that guitar case was empty, even before he got to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all.
I believe that it is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana.
Ah, banana.
No, not his bandana. And then...
Choked with his banana?
Then,
What a penis that would be.
after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt Engarde? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Are you telling me that the killer did this?
The killer?
The killer?
Did the crime?
Did the killer do the crime?
Did the killer do the crime?
I think the killer's the killer.
Ooh.
crazy theory.
Crazy.
The guy who kidnapped Maya might be the murderer.
No.
The guy who kidnapped Maya and scheduled for a hitman to take out a prosecutor might be the bad guy. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing.
Yes, of course. Drop that beat.
I went from like swing music, so 70s music,
Yeah.
and you went to like 90s and early 2000s rock rap.
Yeah.
Very well.
Secretly, Edgeworth would like that type of music. He wouldn't like the twist, you know.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
No, Edgeworth seems like the type who listens to Bach and Debussy.
Yes. It's Debussy.
I know, that's what they said, Debussy.
Yes, sir.
Why arrest on guard?
Now I'm upset again.
Why? Why?
You're not Quigley. Stop it.
Why?
Matt on guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the Gem and Ninja's button. It was ripped off of the ninja costume and was found in Mr. On-Guard's Hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife
Yeah.
for the crime, which is wrong. Which makes this a premeditated murder.
It was from his dinner.
He's dinner.
Objection, my lord.
Objection, my lord.
I wonder if an American judge would fall hard for somebody doing that. Objection, my lord. And they're just like, oh, stop it. You win them over by calling them my lord.
My lord. Yeah.
Makes them feel like they have even more power.
My excellency.
Don't raise the grain prices. I'm a judge.
No.
50% raise.
And I'm gonna have your family shoveling shit for the next 3 years.
But it'll only be my shit.
Yes, my.
I need new housekeepers.
Yes.
They all
Take a
know
pamphlet.
it. They all died
Yeah.
of exhaustion.
Yes.
So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in stabbing.
I'm also going to guess, based on all of the fingerprints, whoever did the crime probably used gloves.
Okay.
Because so far there have been nobody's fingerprints except for the one who didn't do it and the dead guy.
Yeah.
And for that to happen, they'd have to have the person who did the murder to have something to conceal their fingerprints.
Because they were in the ninja costume. It was sort of a sticky... Gross.
Ooh.
It was sort of sticky on the handle. So the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir.
Knife bears the
victim's
victim's blood and on God's fingerprints. In the grip, Gatewater is engraved.
And then there's this button. It doesn't do anything. You can't click it. It's just a button from an outfit. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood? Yes. And we know that the blood is on it is the victim's blood, sir.
What?
German Ninja's button was ripped from his costume. Is covered in Corrida's blood. Found in On God's Hakama.
Can't breathe fast as me. Don't make me have a Christian Bale breakdown.
Please, no, not again.
All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
Did Edgeworth find... Did he finally figure out to fight for the truth?
Hmm?
I'm thinking that's what he's going to go to, because that's kind of the conclusion we left off with.
Hmm? Hmm?
I'm not looking for an answer. This is hypothetical.
Ah! There's so much pressure!
He's freaking out. He's freaking out.
Ah! He's actually going for the false! The falsities!
I'll find a hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you like.
Oh, there it is.
Just hurry. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions.
There's no pointless questions because I already know because it's the knife. The knife was not bought. It's from the hotel.
Well, give it a second.
No, the knife is from the hotel.
Give a good line delivery or I'm kissing you. Okay, there we go. You avoided a kiss this time. Alright, why arrest on guard?
I'm a little amazed that that noise came out of me. I'm not very good at doing the ground.
Alright, we're gonna do this cross-examination in
The next episode.
So thank you for watching this episode of Phoenix State's Attorney Justice for All. Make sure you like and subscribe, which is
Get out of the fucking way! You're in my light!